So in our continuing discussion about Trump derangement syndrome or Trump hypertension syndrome, I've got a new statistics set to share with all of you. And without further ado, here we go. We're going to go to desktop display. So this is a new Rasmussen report. And as you can see, the title here says 69% of Democrats say that Trump is a bigger threat than North Korea's Kim Jong-un. Now, when you look at the report here, they actually go to state that the latest Rasmussen Report's national telephone and online survey finds that 46% of likely U.S. voters believe that Trump is a bigger danger to America than Kim Jong-un. Just as many, 45%, say that the North Korean communist leader is a bigger danger. Now, here's part of the problem. Number one, this is online surveying. Now, I know Rasmussen does a lot more phone surveying for this kind of stuff than online, but the online surveys are actually easily manipulated. Also, you see here that a lot of this is very strictly divided upon partisanistic lines. You've got 69% of Democrats and what they're calling unaffiliated find that he's a bigger danger. And 74% of Republicans think the North Koreans are a bigger danger. And as you look through here, it just shows that more of this report is far more partisan than people seem to believe. Even though Rasmussen thinks it's a 95% level of confidence with a plus or minus 3% accuracy, I think they've got some problems in the fact that much of this could have easily been manipulated depending upon who they took as the demographic sets and whether or not the demographics self-identified. This is one of the problems with this kind of marketing polling, is that much of it is open to interpretation because it's not quite the hard statistics that many other statistical science sets are. And so while this is a little bit saddening because, you know, it's talking about 59% think that the country is more divided now than when President Obama was in office, and, you know, 96% of voters who strongly approve of the job that the president is doing think that North Korea's leader is a bigger danger, whereas 87% of those that disagree with him think he's a huge danger compared to the rest of the world. This right here just shows that there's been a massive narrative push to demonize those that don't agree with you. And I think we need to start finding a way to come together and quit demonizing each other, because this is obviously not healthy for a nation. It's going to cause something akin to what happened the last time the country was this divided, which is likely a civil war. And while I hope these Rasmussen polls are biased and skewed, it also makes me worry as to what is really going on. I do know that the urban and the rural areas of the United States are often divided on what they think is best for the country, a lot of it having to do with the differences in survival strategies and the lack of support you have in the more rural areas where you have to learn to deal with things on your own. However, I think that this country needs to find some ways to unify, because it's obvious we are becoming way too divided, and I hope that we can find a way before we start fighting each other. Well, thank you all again for joining me. Once again, please remember to upvote and follow me here on VidMe if you are enjoying the content. You can also catch me on BitChute, Patreon, and several other social media sources. The links are all down below. Please feel free to subscribe to me on all of them. I enjoy interacting with my followers and my subscribers, so also feel free to leave comments, and I will engage in discussion as appropriate. Thank you all again, and have yourselves a great day.